I live my life on my terms. Like I created my life. I didn't just stumble upon something, and I will not be mediocre. And I know that. Hi, hello. I'm gonna sit right here if that's cool. That's cool with you. Don't mind me. I want to do something a little more casual today, a little moody. I lit a candle for you. Hope you enjoy that. Today I want to go over where I've gone for a full year and how far I've come. If you've been following from the beginning, you've seen my whole journey, you've seen the whole thing. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Amanda. I post videos about my business and a little bit of lifestyle. I am gearing towards a little more creativity. Thank you for being here along my journey. Ultimately, my goal is that we all reach some sort of freedom. I want to work-life balance, you know, I want to make money and I want to have my free time. I know that comes with the hustle, and I mean, you can see that in my videos. And this is just me getting there, and I hope this helps you. I hope you find some helpful information or this resonates with you, because you know, we're here for the revolution. I don't want to live a regular mediocre life. I want more, and I'm sure you do too. So yeah, thank you. That was a little rant, but that's basically why I made my channel, and the end goal for me, at least. Like I'm not gonna live a mediocre life. I will tell you that. All right, so let's get into how I've been managing my business for a whole year. I'm gonna start with where I'm currently at in my business, and then I'll talk about, like, you know, how I got here, maybe what you should do, and then I'll talk about my ultimate goals. I'm creating the life that I want, and I want everyone else to be able to create a life, not follow the steps that were given to you. You can change your life at any point, anytime. If you want to be free, make your own money, do it. I'm here with you 100% of the way. Even if your family thinks you're crazy, I don't think you're crazy, because I'm doing the same thing. So right now, currently, I am almost 100% direct. Last month I maybe had like 1 or 2 signings with a signing service, and I think that was through Amrock. Amrock pays me about $150 per signing if I can get them in a good timing. Like if the signing's right away and they need me, they'll pay me the $150. I was like kind of calculating it, and last month I did about 33 signings for a total of almost $8,000. I think it was like 7.8, which is not bad. Like I did not hustle that hard. I didn't hustle as hard as I used to hustle before. Like I was always on my phone waiting to get signings from signing services, calling signing services. Like I was on it, and I was making, I mean, when I first started I was making $9,000, which is still good, but for that amount of hustle, like, you know, I'm like, oh, I'm okay with where I'm at in my notary business. So because I've built those relationships, they all just kind of come towards me now, and as I continue to build them, they, you know, begin to trust me more and more and give me more signings. And on average I get around $250 per signing. So if I do just like a couple a day, I mean, if I do 2 a day, which I feel like I've kind of averaged out to, that's $500. I mean, $500 in one day, and literally it could be like 2 hours. I mean, sometimes it could be a little bit longer, but I'd say, let's just say each signing is 2 hours, so that'd be 4 hours. That's not bad. Like this is the life that I want. I want the free time, and I want to make the money. My method of working is work smarter, not harder. So that's kind of, I mean, I briefly just touched on it. Like I'm only working a couple hours, or like maybe 1 hour, maybe a signing's only 30 minutes. And this is what I also mean by work smarter, not harder. I just leave that at the door. Like if there's any stress, what I mean by that is stress, like nothing follows me after the signing. Like maybe if I was like the loan officer or like escrow officer, I'm looped into their email sometimes, and I'm like, oh my god, that is so stressful to have to like deal with the closing, make sure the whole team is on board, make sure everybody's doing everything. And I just come in and out as a notary. Hey, I'm just gonna sign documents. All right, now I'm just gonna scan them back or send them back to you, and that's it. Like, because I've already done my job in that 30 minutes, and that's it. I don't have to think about it later that night. I'm stress free. That's why I enjoy this job. To me, like, this isn't my identity. This isn't a career where it's like, this is all of me, this is all I do, and this is what I take home, this is who I identify as. It's a job. A job is a job, and that's how I make my money, and I just live my life. I live my life on my terms. Like I created my life. I didn't just stumble upon something and it happened to become my identity. Like I think that's my worst nightmare, and I feel like that's what I mean by being mediocre. Like I will not be mediocre. Like I constantly tell myself that. I feel like that's a mantra. Like when I was in yoga, especially when I was 23. Okay, being 23 is such a weird age, and I'm sorry if you're 23. You must be going through it, because I was really going through it. And my mantra at the time, anytime I was in yoga, I had nothing going for me, but the thing that kept me going was like deep down inside, I was like, I will not be mediocre, and I know that. I'm not saying that to be arrogant. I don't care how you take this, but I'm just not going to live a mediocre life because I'm making the decisions to live the life that I want, and that means freedom and money, and I will get there. I'm taking the steps there. You know, we're not fully there yet, but I feel like I'm just starting my life. Like that's what this business has kind of enabled me to think. Like, okay, I have something here. Like I can push this further. And if it's not my notary business, then I can take those skills and put it elsewhere. So even though this is a year of experience of me being a loan signing agent, to me it's more than my business. It's taught me a lot. I feel like I'm more confrontational, and that's something that I wasn't really the best at because I own my own business. I have to speak up for myself. Like if I'm being outspoken, that's because I have no other choice. And some people tell me that, and I'm like, is it because I'm a woman and I'm like sticking up for myself? It clearly is. Sometimes I get male signers, especially the ones that tend to make more money. They can try to like push me around or like dominate the signing, and I'm like, no, like this is how it needs to go. And like they're constantly questioning me in like a condescending tone, and like I said, I leave that stress at the door because that's not my problem. Their negative attitude and energy, I know, has nothing to do with me. It's the signing itself. And yeah, I just leave it at that. I think you have to have a good amount of interpersonal skills, customer service skills, and I think really that's kind of like at the core of what it is, along with actually knowing the information. So this job, this business has really given me, I feel like, all the skills I need to succeed in whatever step is next for me. And I am not quoting this. I feel like it's really good money. It's decent money for the amount of time and effort that I'm putting in now, especially with direct clients. It's like, okay, this could be like, it's not I don't want to say it's passive because I'm actually out there doing the labor, but it's a good building block because I'm not spending as much time like finding the signings, hustling for the signings, and I've built those relationships. I have more time now to focus on my interests. So with that, it's finding time to exercise, which I keep saying I have to do. I'm filming this for the accountability, so I'm gonna have more time to work out, and also I want to spend more time on my YouTube, and I kind of already have. That's why I've been pretty consistent for like I want to say maybe over a month now. I've been posting every week, which I'm proud of, and that does take time. It takes a lot of time and effort. I do find enjoyment in the creativity and just the whole process of putting it together, everything. So that's what I'm spending my time on because I am creative. I am an entrepreneur. I am free. Like that's who I am and that's what I want, and I feel like my life is coming together. And also I want to be able to build another source of income. I'm not going to share what that is yet because I still have to kind of go through like the roadmaps of figuring it out and doing more research, seeing if this is something I actually want to do. But it would be making more money, probably a little, obviously more work. It is a little more of a hustle, but like I said, I want money and freedom and time, and I have to build my income and my wealth right now if I want that freedom later. I'll bring that up more if I decide to go through with that type of work, but right now I'm really happy. I'm in a good place. So I want to close out the video by just saying that this has given me the freedom that I've always wanted. I just explained everything of why it gives me so much freedom and how I've been able to attain the freedom in this job, but that's ultimately what I want for everybody. I see you like struggling to like get out of a 9-to-5 or hopefully build your business, like maybe you're coming out of college, and it's hard. It really is hard out there. Given everything in the past year, like all of 2020, I think we've all come to terms with like the fact that nothing is real, nothing fucking matters. Like why not just live the life that I want? Like I don't care if I don't have the title of like a producer or designer or like something creative. I get to decide what I want my life to look like, and I don't have to rely on these career titles to give me that identity. And that's something that I really struggled with. I think at the same time most of us are dismantling the status quo while some of us are still holding on to it. So it's hard. It's really hard to find what path you want to take. I saw this TikTok, and I never ever thought in my life I'd be taking advice from Rob Dyrdek. Yes, Rob, like Rob and Big, like what? Like I found this TikTok and he was saying like, what do you want your life to look like? And map it out, decide what you want, and then decide, make your life path and your life choices based on what you want your life to look like. So, and I feel like more often than not, we just kind of go the conventional route, go to college, find a good job, like a 6-figure job, whatever, and then live a simple life. But like, I know there's more life than just that. Like, again, I keep saying mediocre because it just feels mediocre to me. Like when I was stuck in that system, that path, I just absolutely dreaded it because I knew, like in my soul, I was like, oh my god, this is not it. Like when you feel it in the depths of your stomach, in the pit of your stomach, it's just like, I know there's more out there. I know there's more than this, and I'm not going to settle for the life that was sold to me by society. We don't have to listen to what is pushed towards us. Like you don't have to go to college, you don't have to work a 6-figure job if you don't want to. Like, I mean, the money's nice, don't get me wrong. I think we all know the money is where the freedom's at, so it's hard. I think you ultimately know what you want, and if you don't, just sit with yourself and go through it, write things out, visualize what you actually want. I didn't expect this video to be a tangent, but I really felt like I had to share that with you guys because I'm finally like okay with myself, and I know it's just the beginning, so it's so exciting, and it's exciting to have you here with me on this journey. Like, it's nice to know that I'm not alone and you're not alone. Like, we're all going through this, man. Like, we all are. Cheers. If you stuck through my whole tangent, thank you for watching. And if you're going through it too, like, let me know below. I really find it so exciting when I hear that you guys are quitting your job. I've said this multiple times, but let me know if this resonated with you, because I feel crazy just saying this, and it's like, okay, I feel like I'm talking into the void, but I know usually some of you tell me like what you are going through, and I'm like, okay, I'm not alone. I know I'm not crazy. All right, let me get off my soapbox now, and I'll let you talk. You can talk to me in the comments. All right, bye girls. Nice talking to you. I'm gonna head out now. Have a good one.